Well, what we have seen over the last 10 years of the evolution of threats to organizations and across the internet, historically threats and malicious attacks were targeted at fame. So in other words, taking down someone's website, sharing it, making a name for yourself. That swiftly moved on for fortune, so really organizations being targeted specifically for end user personal information and for financial gain. What we are seeing, which is the primary source of threats at this point in time, is a move towards what we're calling the third phase, which really is around cyber warfare.
That's what we see is over 90% of the attacks out there are for financial gain. What we are seeing lately is emerging attacks on critical infrastructure. So we've had around the world, we've had oil and gas companies, water supply organizations, etc. being attacked. And these attacks are very different. These attacks are more politically motivated, and they want to create disruption within certain markets. We think that those attacks are going to become a lot more prevalent over the next few years.
Funny enough, is I returned Friday from Israel for my Passover holiday, and Sunday was the largest ever cyber attack on Israel land. Talking about probably 80% of any of the governmental websites went down, private websites went down, names, private information was revealed, and it was done by groups of cyber criminals. Anonymous was one of them. The other ones just joined, and what they've done very smartly, they literally allowed any person to become a hacker for a day. They basically allowed people to go to websites, and by a click of a button they could choose from a shopping list what they want to attack and which website they want to drop on a very small, a very normal type of attack, which is a DDoS, just flooding those websites and bring them down and then defacing them for a while.
Cyber criminals by nature, it's human nature, will always target the weakest link. So where we are seeing the threats now is with humans, social media. We're seeing the leaking of data, both individual and corporate data, and cyber criminals are using this to gain access to corporate networks as well as to individual and personal content.
Ignorance among the workforce is the biggest threat currently facing us. People are not aware of the dangers on the internet, and I think the education and awareness program to be implemented to educate those workforce will take a long way to mitigate risk.